Hello ladies and gents, this is KANO from the gamer section back with another review. For today's review is on Potata Fairy Flower for the Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and 5, and PC. You play as Potata, a young witch that ventures into the forest to get some items for her mother's potion of healing. The witch ends up plucking a nice looking flower only to learn that it was a home of a powerful fairy. Let's start off with the graphics in the game. The graphics is more so in a modern style in a way that you see in a side-scrolling game. It has that cartoonish feel to it from the characters to the environments. The music in the game is basic, meaning it's nothing to grab to that will be a vibe. When it comes to the dialogue, it's more so on the text side, so you won't be hearing too much of the voice dialogue in a way. The whole presentation is easy to get through along with it being fast from each section to the gameplay aspects to it. Potata Fairy Flowers is a side-scrolling adventure game where you go from stage to stage getting from point A to point B. In each stage you are collecting purple stone type of coins in the game. Now the kicker is in the beginning of the game you can't attack your enemies at all, which you had to really avoid in a major way or you will die and lose your life at the beginning of the stage unless you get to the checkpoint saved spot on the level. At the end of each stage you have a boss battle, but it's not what you think. The boss battles is different, whereas the first boss you have to avoid the bomb looking boss in the game. For example, it's the next level and so on that you can use a weapon in the game. Potata Fairy Flowers does get a bit more difficult to the point where it does have somewhat of a frustration tone for me. You collect different fruits in the game to get through different parts. Like for example, let's say you see a mushroom in the game and you can't get past the mushroom. You have to basically find a green fruit in order to get past, along with finding secret areas in the game. Another piece of gameplay that you see is the puzzles in the game, which is kind of easy to get through, but you need to do the dot type of puzzle to get through to crush the rock in the game. The biggest drawback in the game is that the coins you get in the game is kind of pointless, where you just use it for saving actually for the checkpoint or using the hint. The game itself is not that exciting when it comes down to stage, but it's not a bad game. When it comes to the buttons in the game, it does get stagnant where the buttons is not fluid at all. Another problem that some of the gameplay mechanics is not up to par when it comes down to the jumping and the movement too. I got to the point where the frame rate dropped badly on a few levels where I see where there needs actual patches since playing on the PlayStation 5. For that, I give Potata Fairy Flower a 3 out of 5. Thank you for tuning into the best place for gaming, and that's the gamer section. Be sure to hit the like button on the video and please subscribe to the channel.